Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Zack. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, please subscribe, comment, and ask any question as you like in the comment section. If you are a returning subscriber and you are watching me again, may God bless you abundantly. You are the same people that gives me effort and oomph and verve going forward to continue putting up such kind of inspirational content. Well, today, our topic today, I'm just going to analyze a very important event that took place in Nyabohanzi. This is the best for our brother, and I want to wish them happy marital affair and happy settlement. I believe all shall turn well, and all is possible when we put our hands together and we pray for Maja KE and Dorina. So the reaction is about the Maja KE and Dorina first date. It is a step in the right direction. More so, the first visiting point was at Major's homestead to seek his father's or his parent approval and guidance when it comes to the dating life and marital issues going forward. This was fine. I find it so good and so fine. They are not rushing. They are just in the good momentum. Are you there? The good thing that I loved it, and the reason why I'm thinking that the duo, that is Maja KE and Dorina, are in the right direction. They've known each other just for a short while. And again, there is a continued effort of knowing each other more. But the reason why I loved and I'm loving all the engagement and dates going forward, the engagement point really progressed well. And their first place of visit was so awesome and was so good. Their first visit was the parental home to seek the guidance and approval. That was perfect of Maja KE. Yeah? Big up, man. You are a man. Most of dates we see people, a man doesn't want to even take a woman to their homestead. He fears other things that sometimes he cannot explain. Most of them are scammers, just because he plans other kind of hogwash activity because he never wants to be identified with this home, or he hides other things that he doesn't want the counterpart or ladies to know about them. So that was a good direction going forward. To Dorina, it was also a very nice place to go, because that is the only point to know the kind of home where you'll be living the rest of your life. It's good to know and to conduct a recognizer or the pre-visit so that you identify yourself with them. You know the dad, you know the mom, you know the environment, and you know the characters and the core values that is making up such kind of homes before you make a final decision. It was a step in the right direction. Number two, the second visit, as per their own conversation going forward, where they were taking meals, I heard them talking about visiting Dorina's parents or homestead. This one is awesome and it's welcomed. The reason why they're doing that is simply, for those who don't know, this is an African culture and a setup, more so in Kenya. It's also to seek and ask the hand in marriage of Dorina's and take a plea to the Dorina's parents. You know, the parents are so substantial in digging deep, asking the gentleman question, and to familiarize with the with the Maja's parents, because now there are two community, two homes that are now being emerged together to form a family. So in as far as institutional value, which is a family as an institution, so the value sometimes also must correlate just for the compatibility, for them to know each other's well. Two, also to complete some kind of necessary cultural and traditional obligation going forward. As you know, most in African culture, if you find the two families unifying together as a form of marriage, there are certain cultural and traditional value that must be completed. And the two sides, the parents must also come together. The elders also must be included to do some other kinds of traditional rituals. It is embraced in our Kenyan constitution and the African society, at least as from 19th century going forward. Such kind of practice are still into the offing, and most of it is entrenched in our constitution. This alone will help them to go and formalize their marriage registration. You know, you cannot go and do your marriage registration before you finish the traditional aspect of it, because your parent must agree. This is where also you'll get the witnesses, so that in near future, if somebody come and claims that was my wife, wasn't, other kind of story and pulling string left and right or back and forth, there are witnesses. There are even chief that also was present and saw the ceremony. And I always believe that I think the two family will proceed well. I think all will be well. However, I want to enumerate certain points of issue going forward as an advice to both Dorina and Maja. Are you there? Two or more dates are still required to create strong bondings and for openness to each other's feeling, and to know yourself deeper before deciding to settle in marriage. Are you there? Get to know yourself deeper. Ask questions about others like. Ask questions, all of you, holistically. Know each other's weaknesses, know at which point you're coming in, so that you synergize. Are you there? The first date is not enough. Do more, even behind the scene. It is not a must that you must put it on camera. Just put on camera what is so important. It's up to you, guys, to give us the viewership of what we want us to see. What you guys want us to see. You owe us no apology, or you owe us no marital videos that you want us to see. But what makes you happy going forward should be guided going forward. Are you there? So during the first date, these are the issues that you're supposed to be looking at. Are you the issues that you are supposed to be looking at when you are going at the first date? Number one, compatibility. Are you there? Maja and Dorina, it doesn't matter how many numbers of qualities you are looking into ideal partner. You might be having them numerous, 100 of them, 10 of them, but sometimes we get to meet people that only have fewer of them. Does that really mean we should forgo it? Let me tell you something. To help you uncover more and decide on what to choose. One, if you have 10 qualities, reduce this quality to 3 important ones. 3. The reason why you might be having 10, but one leads to the other, So the best thing is like amalgamate them, then separate them to 3 tangible. If they are 3, then these 3, all of them must exist. Or, what I'm saying in a nutshell, if you have 10, choose the best 3, and these 3 must exist. That one's according to you. Are you there? So the issue number one, that's the compatibility. Go there, look for compatibility. The compatibility is like, are you likable? Are you sociable? The chemistry between you, are you at par? Which I saw both of you are well. The chemistry that you exuded going forward was so well. You carried yourself with a lot of decorum. And more that was so interesting, you respected each other's feeling. And going forward, that one alone made me so happy. It made me so happy and was very happy with it. So the issue of accountability also will help to unearth certain kind of issue that will make you people good. So that's it. That's it. Because the issue that came up just because your chemistry was so sociable, you were likable, both of you. You see, both of you are designers. You do designs on clothes. Then Dorina is a tailor. So you know, you complement each other's effort. That's where business-wise, what you like, both of you are what? Are designing things. I think you can make good couple to always supplement and support each other's efforts when it comes to business, when it comes to family issues going forward. Number two, open communication. Go for a partner who is so open, who is not afraid to speak his mind or her mind out. Are you there? A partner who will openly tell you how he or she feels. A partner who will always tell you in respect what he feels of you, how he feels of herself, and what he feels of what he wants or he or she intends to do. I liked it when you asked Dorina what kind of things you want to do. Do you want to do business or do you want to do YouTube? He said business, of which you gave an option. You are not pushing or pressure things into her throat. Are you there? Of which you quickly embraced, because the partners must be free to choose in whatever they want to do, but under guidance. I believe you will offer such kind of guidance going forward, because Dorina was so open. You are also open with their communication. That's why Dorina was opening up to you, and also you opened up to her. Kudos, young man. Kudos, young man. Number three, the very much important issue is the core value. So the core values, these are the principles, ethics, and the values which are worthwhile. Are you there? That are being held into high regard, that make a human function and that aligns with the aspiration of what this individual wants to achieve in life. Are you there? So this is just these are just pedal pushers that pushes somebody in life. The core value are so important, and all this must be in line with your aspiration. So the core value, you have to know your core value. They are positive. Our core values are positive. Your family core values are positive. Your family values are positive. So this is why all the 2 visits were important, for you to at least unearth such kind of value. Are you there? So the value principle are just ethics. Are you there? These are just good deeds and the good positive value that a family or a person believes in. Are you there? It could be the integrity, accountability, understanding. It comes under the value. Are you there? What is the fundamental values of Dorina? What is the fundamental values of you? What is the fundamental value of your family and their family? And when you unify that, or the unification of that, or the integration or amalgamation of such kind of values, you align it to your 2 personal values as a family, you and Dorina. Therefore, you shall be achieving the most. So whenever you are settling in marriage, the core value are very important, because these are the principles that will always guide and guard your marriage going forward. So most of the best thing I can do for you here is just like we just pray for you as young partners. We pray for you to always be good to each other, to always be caring in each other, and always make sure that you people love each other, and correct each other in respect where necessary. Are you there? But again, the clear boundary also must be maintained. When I say the clear boundary, which means you should not just intrude into each other's space. Are you there? When somebody is busy, he tells he's busy, you tell her he's busy, so that kind of mutual concern, respect also must be there going forward. Are you there? So that's what I say, the clear boundary also must be maintained. So when maintaining clear boundary does not mean you should not be calling. Are you there? Have the time that all of you that agree at this time you call. Unless the issue comes up that is so urgent you want to communicate it rightly. Are you there? Both of you, I feel, can do that. Are you there? But the best thing that you can do is, I believe you love this lady also loves you, then be good people, and always surround yourself with the people who will speak the positive things into your marriages. Always avoid friends who will speak negative things into your marriage. Are you there? At this time, you have an eyeball. You have focus your eye on the ball. The ball is in your court. So every decision depends on you two. Are you there? But make sure you consult your parent, consult your elders. Are you there? Then give a guided principle going forward. Otherwise, may God bless you in your forthcoming marriage going forward. Any support that you're willing, we're just waiting for that time when everything will come into place. Then you're planning some kind of wedding, will come through in a big time. I hope this video will reach you. Otherwise, may God bless you.